We're back on. We're whipping through it. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this stuff. Okay, so we're going to just... Now, we're getting the meat and potatoes. Here we go. We're now into films.
Oh, okay.
This is where we're approaching the end now.
Okay.
Best Supporting Actress. Christina Contes, Wolfman. Sing Gypsy, Dance Gypsy. She played the Gypsy Mother. Helena Bonham Carter, The King's Speech. Really, I think, gave a lot of human quality to the Queen Mum when she was a young woman. Jennifer Beals, The Book of Eli. Alice Braga, Predators. It's a better movie than I anticipated it would be. It's a better movie. Gemma Arterton, Prince of Persia. The only reason to see that movie is Gemma Arterton, and not because she's a great actress either. But hot actress, insulting premise. So we're going to go with
Helena Bonham Carter.
Helena Bonham Carter for The King's Speech. What a great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, God, you're going to love it. You're gonna get a hold of Clarence and say, as an apology for that movie I made you go see. Well, I'm going to take you to see this movie to make up for it. And he'll say, you are forgiven. All right, Best Supporting Actor. Gary Oldman, Book of Eli. If he did ED commercials, I'd go out and buy Viagra. Gary Oldman's just a wonderful actor. Anthony Hopkins, The Wolfman. Who Let the Dogs Out? Who?
That's so 1999.
I know. Jeffrey Rush, The King's Speech.
I know who you're going to say,
Yeah.
but I think...
Max von Sydow in Robin Hood. There's two from Robin Hood. The other one is William Hurt from Robin Hood. I'm going to be a fan of William Hurt.
I say Dracula, but I know who you're
Dracula?
I know who you're going to say.
I'm going to Jeffrey Rush.
Who's Dracula? Oh,
Gary Oldman.
that's a good one, Gary Oldman. So what do you think?
Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush?
Well, I want to say Dracula, but I know what you're going to say.
What?
You're going to say Jeffrey Rush.
Actually, it was very close, but it's Anthony Hopkins for The Wolfman. He was the best thing in that. He was good. Oh, yeah. It's sort of like Hannibal Lecter with a furry face, you know? He was actually more terrifying. I mean, he has a supporting role. Frankly, he probably should have been supported for Best Actor. I mean, only Anthony Hopkins could take a supporting role like that and then completely dominate a film. It wasn't that Jeffrey Rush wasn't wonderful. It's just that with that vehicle that Anthony Hopkins had, he's so outshined.
Well, now he's
everybody else.
Now
in the
he's
film.
in that movie, The Right, and he just
don't go see that.
Crazy.
Stay away from that. I'm telling you, don't go see that.
Why?
I'm your
You'll become
father.
possessed.
It's just
Don't
a
go.
movie.
No, don't go see that stuff. I'm telling you, don't go see that stuff.
Why?
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm
Now we're
probably not
the
going
best.
to go see it.
Good.
But it's...
Don't go see that stuff.
I don't understand what the deal is.
No, I'm not telling America not to go see it. Don't sue me. But she's a friend and he's my son. Don't go see that stuff.
Why?
I don't want to talk about it. Just tell you, don't go see that stuff.
It's just a movie.
Best
right?
Actress.
Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Country Strong. Got a lot of respect for Gwyneth Paltrow. I always did kind of. I always thought she was underrated.
Never even heard of that movie.
She's supposed to be really wonderful. Kate Blanchett in Robin Hood. I mean, leaving Kate Blanchett to take a worn-out character like Maid Marian and made her really interesting. I mean, all of a sudden it's like, no, I want to hear more about Maid Marian. Yeah, bump Robin Hood. Oh God, she's wonderful. She's just wonderful. That movie, The Aviator, it would have completely sucked if it wasn't for Kate Blanchett doing Kate Hepburn.
Aviator.
Kate Hepburn.
Okay.
Natalie Portman, The Black Swan. Oh, come on, too much makeup. Julia Roberts, Eat, Pray, Love.
No.
Yeah, I'm not giving that. The woman giggles too much. Emily Blunt in The Wolfman. No, she's too depressing. Who do you think won?
A lot of British.
Looks to me like it's between Paltrow and Blanchett.
I'd say...
What?
I said a lot of British people are depressing.
Yeah, they can't help themselves.
I'd say Kate Blanchett because the way you were
Yeah.
just kind of...
Kate Blanchett. What she did with the Maid Marian character was absolutely wonderful. And I knew at some point she was going to try and get her her political worldview snuck in there here and there. And she did, and it was okay. I said, oh, good for her, good for her. Well, she's kind of like...
With Maid Marian?
Well, the role called for it, though. Because, you know, the people are being oppressed by the government, and the church needed reform and stuff like that. So it gave her an opportunity to give a little shot. And I thought, no, but she's so wonderful, go ahead. You know, you deserve that. She could have done a little bit more in my book. It would have been fine with me. It's just, I get annoyed when people start to try and manipulate me in the movies. Prince of Persia, that's why they got nothing. Prince of Persia is just, actually, I'm so insulted by that movie. Best Actor. Denzel Washington, Book of Eli. My God, that guy could read from the phone book and you'd nominate him. Denzel Washington's one of the great actors of all time in my book. Adrian Brody for Predators.
No.
I got to tell you, I was shocked. I thought, Adrian Brody, the pianist? The pianist is going to walk around with a rifle? Get away from me. He was surprisingly convincing.
Well, if they put that role,
He really pumped up.
If they put that character into the pianist, it would have made it a lot more interesting. It's
Yeah,
like,
put
die,
him
Nazi,
and the
ah!
pianist killing Nazis. Everybody
Die,
likes to
Nazi.
kill some bitch Nazi, don't they? Everyone loves to kill a Nazi.
Well, he
Yeah,
won the Oscar. For
I gotta tell you, I thought Adrian Brody really surprised me. I was completely prepared to go, oh, for God's sakes, get off that screen. No, he really, I thought he pulled it off. Jeff Bridges for Tron Legacy, but not the real Jeff Bridges, the CGI Jeff Bridges. Was much better than the real one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
for reversing aging.
Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio, Inception.
Yeah, that was a pretty good.
Can a man that green truly win the Oscar? Colin Firth,
He's won it
The
before,
King's
hasn't
Speech.
He hasn't won it. I thought he won it.
He's not nominated this time.
I thought he won like Oscar for Best Pretty Boy in Titanic.
You didn't get it. Colin Firth, The King's Speech. Makes one wish we hadn't rebelled. Colin Firth was wonderful in that film. Russell Crowe in Robin Hood. Strength and understatement. Robin Crowe may be a complete idiot off the camera, but when he's on camera, he keeps it under control and he delivers it. You know, there was this theory, I think, that Liz Taylor and Richard Burton had, that if you're not acting if you're not shouting at each other, and it could be over like passing a pat of butter across the table. Give me that butter, you bitch! You know, that sort of thing. And that's acting. No, it's not. The things that Kate Blanchett does, the things that Russell Crowe does, that's acting. That's God. You know, that was a really underrated movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was an enjoyable movie. It was worth my money. But I got to tell you the truth, Kate Blanchett really stole that film. Actually, she stole the film. I would hate to act opposite of Kate Blanchett. I would just say, well, why don't you just get CGI in here and put somebody here, because she's going to make me look like nobody. All right, who do you like?
I would say Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, no doubt. Best actor, Colin Firth for King's Speech. God, you've got to go see it. Best director, Joe Johnston for, hang on, I lost it. Oh man, you got to be careful. Here we go. Joe Johnston for Wolfman. He's the one who let the dogs out. Tom Hooper, King's Speech, humanizing the royal family. Albert Hughes, Book of Eli. He cheats. He got Denzel Washington. Anybody who gets Denzel Washington gets nominated. He actually should go to the casting director. Christopher Nolan for Inception. I can't believe I gave it to Inception. Inception is being, poo-pooed by the Oscars. Ridley Scott for Robin Hood. A very nice interpretation of a well-worked-over mythology. He gives it a kind of a really nice, fresh twist. Who do you like?
I guess the King's Speech.
King's Speech. Tom Hooper,
Really
King's
like
Speech.
you really like that movie.
Oh
didn't you?
God, it's a wonderful film. Best movie 2010. Do we have time for this? Yes, we do.
The King's Speech. Just get it over with.
Black Swan. Never saw it. Book of Eli. Fascinating story. Very well told. Toy Story 3. Tom Hanks Pixar. You got to nominate him. Country Strong. A great vehicle for Paltrow. How to Train Your Dragon. Just because it's an animated film doesn't mean, the writing for animated films is the difference these days. They really do some wonderful writing for them. Hubble 3D. If you saw this movie and it didn't move you, you're dead. Inception. Come on, get serious. Robin Hood, safe pick, but no way. The Wolfman. What a totally awesome movie. I love The Wolfman. I hope somebody buys it for me for Christmas someday. And The King's Speech excelled in every aspect.
Okay, the King's Speech.
What do you think?
You're gonna say the King's Speech.
Hubble 3D.
Wow.
If you haven't seen it, before you judge me on that, go see it.
Is it
I've
even
already
out
judged.
And
anymore?
I dare you to keep
I've already-
a tear from rolling down your cheek.
I've
It is so unbelievably stirring a movie.
already judged you, and I'm ruling on the sentence right now.
You got to see it. I took Snodgrass to see it, and we were both just, when it was over, just like, breathless. It's just amazing. You got to see it.
It's probably
Anyway,
not out anymore.
no, well,
In 3D it'd be hard.
Yeah, it would be hard. We'll be right back with Colbertradio.com.